Well. So looks like we are live. Sari is here. But all of my stuff doesn't work. I believe there's some plugin to make it work, but it's not the time. I mean, I wish for it to work, but I just don't feel like fixing it, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna keep monitoring the buff. Let's see how it goes. Hey, because for the last couple of months, it will always crash on random times using XLR. You wanna see how this bus going? So, except for that, everything feels great. Today I feel either better than yesterday. So we can go and work on the rooms because I always bypass the idea of having, let's say, the idea of a little bit of safety. So for once, I wish that was not my priority, but at least part of my thinking inside. So we start air. I think I'm gonna start tailwind based on if I need it. I'm starting Redis. And off we go. So I believe, I don't know if I want to rewrite some shit or like move stuff around. I think that I'm gonna save that for the latest of the latest way. Just so this way I can fix it up a little bit to be nice and presentable, because I still am gonna need to write some documentation, to make some. So there's going to be a time where I polish stuff. Yeah, for now let's just write it down. The problem we are trying to solve currently, or at least last time I was trying to solve, is the idea of lobbies. One lobby page, you should push a master. Each player should connect to that master, keep track of masters and players. And that master could probably be like an alphanumeric combination of 4 or 5 letters. How many possibilities for alphanumeric sequence? So yeah, 1 million would do. Oh yes, because it's 36 times 36 power of 4. Makes sense. So a random 4-number alphanumeric sequence sounds great. How do I do that? So running random alphanumeric. Is there some random stuff? So there's this time that now Unix nano. Okay, that would choose. This would choose like that. Okay. I see what's going on. I understand. So savor this method. The other cool one, I believe that in Linux, there was a file with random noise. This one. So 76. So I can make between 1000 and 999. Wait, that makes sense. Okay, let's make it easier. Between 0 and 35. Okay. So I can make something like shuffle. Wait. Yeah, I'm overcomplicating my stuff. Go has a package that gives me a random number. So I can generate 4 random numbers between an array that has the alphanumeric, so 36 numbers. Okay, I pieced it up together. There's no need to be so fancy. So in my lobby handler, this is where I'm gonna push a new lobby. Fact is, up until the game starts, I have no way to link the master to the game. Because the problem is, let's say that I have 2 masters. Skydro. Okay, the problem would be that if I have like, so there's a master and there's a key. Okay, cursed. Back it up. There's a key, and there's a master, yeah. And the key is my random generated. How do I, let's say I have 2 keys at this point. How do I distinguish between them? Because now when the master starts, I guess the master should always take the first one. No, that doesn't make sense. One way in which it might work is when I connect to my lobby, I should also start the master socket. I mean, that's the only way that it makes sense. So start the game, master socket, we're in the lobby. And then we make the connection between the master and the key. Each and every player types the key as the password. Naturally, we have to check that our key is not equal to any other key. And we're golden. So that makes me change around stuff a little bit. So my lobby should connect to questions, and to connect to questions, I'll take a look at player menu. Yes, and we have the menu and the UI. Think about taking down the menu. Yeah. So I can just copy it like that. Okay. This means that when I start over here and when I click on Sarah, this should open a player connection, motherfucker. Alright, I'm drunk. I need the master. Okay, so I start to log a little bit better. It was they call it Gabe. Man, my naming skills are shit. There's going to be a lot. Okay, so the question connect. Yes. That's definitely what we want. I'm gonna keep this safe, and I'm gonna also take safe the lobby. Maybe even make them okay. So there it goes. course, I fucked up there. Which means, but on my reload, god damn it, we are already game master in the house. Very well. Now on the game master in the house, we would want to change up how our master is saved, and our master currently should become, well, before working with the key, let's do it before working on the key. Let's try it out, because now we do a redirect, which is not what we want, because our master will be dead by the time. But we want this to become a button. So buttons don't have hrefs. Buttons are an automatic submit. So we want to forward this to the questions. Actually, we can copy the form here. And this form will simply send we'll name it out like new master, and we send a new master. I believe that I already do something of the sorts. No, I don't. Actually, rather than a new master, start game. Did I get the girlfriend? I did get the girlfriend. Very well. Okay. So when we press this, this will start the game. So currently, that means shit, right? That currently does nothing. Okay. Very well. And the value is start game as well. At this point, when we start the game, so game master is in the house, we make the connection and we make it become the game master. We want the master to be something different. Can I save it in the state? Yeah. So rather than being a master, the master should be something different, of which will be like, to preview it was struct master or type struct master. Yeah. and that will become connection, which is WebSocket connection. And we will have, how we call it, lobby tag password. Yeah, let's call it lobby string. And now master is of type master, which will piss a lot of people. What? Don't know why I said people. Which will piss a lot of my files. Precisely. Now, master connect become master con equals con. And those are the easy ones, you know. Okay. Then we have g.master everybody else. Okay, there's one. I also remember they have the quick fix way. Okay, everything looks amazing. We can write them all and take a look that everything is working fine. Let's make a localhost. And let's get a localhost layer. All right, I forgot that I always need to give the password. That sucks. It's fine, I can fix it later on. Actually, I'm gonna fix it as of now because there will always be a password asked even as a player. Okay, so when the master connects, what we want to do is to make a function, so master.connects and master.lobby would be generate gen random lobby. Now this is not implemented, but thanks to the amazing LSP, we can just generate it and we're ready to go. Okay, so it will return a string and it will take absolutely nothing there. Okay, first off, there's the constant alphanumeric. It's going to be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the numbers. A, B, C. Oh, wait. We double it up. So it's A, B, C. This is going to be embarrassing. I'm not good at the alphabet. I'm really scared. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, L, O, P, Q, S, R, T, V, X, W, Z. Please tell me this is the correct one. Alphabet. A, B, C, D, E. Wait. Can't anyone give me the alphabet? The fuck? I have the full alphabet to copy. Full alphabet string or copy. Let's see how close I was. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, J. Oh, okay, that's embarrassing. I swapped the M and the N. O, P, Q, O, P, Q. I said O, P, Q, yeah. RSTSRT. T the fucking V. They put the U twice. I didn't put the U. U V W. You might think that I need to know the alphabet as an adult, and you are 100% correct. So now the length of the string is suddenly quite a lot bigger. How long is this? Wait, I don't need to count it. Like, I forget sometimes that I'm a programmer, so I do some stupid shit like, hey, I have to count this out. No, I don't. I know the length of that. Like, I don't need to count it out. Okay, so there's my string. Now, Golang rand. So there's the math rand. Non-negative pseudo random int from the default source. So that would be there was a way to range over it. Range over. There's a way to range over arbitrary times Golang. I don't remember. It should be something about something about that. All right. So for I equals range of 4. Yeah. Don't even need the value. Just need to range. Okay. Okay, we go for the classic loop. I can live with that. One I equals 4. The fuck am I even doing? So 0, 3. Expected Boolean or range expression. Okay, apparently I can't. Golang range without index. Like, do I? I can't ignore that. So range over 3. Now we'll make const lobby. We then will get a random number. So rand int. Or I can use this as a I equals rand int. What does it want? Oh, the max. And the max would be alpha. Max equals, it's a keyword. Range max. Range would be alphanumeric dot len. len of alphanumeric. So we get the max range. Yes, -1. Run returns two values. Why does it have an error? What's the big deal now? Okay, so there's that. If r different of nil log dot println numbers, am I right? Not enough arguments in call. Want. He wants an IO reader. What? Excuse me, why do you want an IO reader? Random int in Golang. What did I import? Cryptorand? What the fuck? How do I ignore the I? Okay, so there was a way. Not gonna lie, I don't understand. Okay, wait, if it's, let's try to reason about it. If it's syntactic sugar, that does mean that he's trying to make like a var of an I, but there's nothing there, so it's a var like this int. Which is, by the way, valid. So, why is this not valid? Ah, the Perkins. Okay, so that's my random int, which... Wait. Okay, there's the int n. So we can get always random seed to make it a tiny bit more. Once it is deprecated, there's no reason to call seed with a random value. Program that calls seed with a known value to get a specific sequence of results should be new seed. So wait, how does this come? New source seed. New. I don't. Program that calls seed with a known value to get specific sequence should use new news. Now, if they saw. Okay, let's try like that. Run.c seed is deprecated. Oh, okay. So run.new run.new seed, new source, time.now, Unix. I mean, I don't simplify, remove the empty value. You piece of shit. You piece of absolute crap. I'm gonna shit. Okay, so int n, yeah, and the instance for max range. Okay, and that would be one number. Let's call it TMP. Okay, and the lobby.append. How to append a how to append to a string a new char go and go s plus. Okay, makes sense. So s plus s, or did I say lobby equals lobby plus s? Okay, it has to be a string, not a run. This is a const because I'm stupid. Okay. Give access one element in a string. I'm sure I can watch this out. Okay, so that's working. So alphanumeric dot tmp. Or rather than tmp, this could be also an index. Hi. Invalid operation, alphanumeric mismatched, because that's a byte, which means that this can be just a string. And we return the lobby. Clear as day. Well, now get fmt.println and say lobby, and the lobby is. And the lobby is a master of this guys is a master.lobby. There's only 3. That's peculiar, but who might judge? Okay, and there it is. This is, well, this is pseudo random. Wait a second, I'm not. Wait a second, I'm pushing one element, but that should be a map. There should be a map, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should. So the state context over here, because I don't want to have only one master, I have to have multiple masters. Yeah. Also, I have to introduce to the player that string. Okay, so don't know if I have already a lobby somewhere. Lobbies or var lobbies map string master. Now I'm feeling like my master is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Is that not true? Like, is not my master useless as a construct? Yeah, I do believe so. Because now I can access the master based on whenever it is. This is now absolutely useless. This would be like a con dot or websocket dot connection. Such a weird syntax sometimes though. Just to keep this disconnected. Because I feel like they have different purposes. Okay. Now the masters will get pissed. But this will be that I have a lobbies dot append. Alright, this is a connection. So lobbies is going to be a get. Lobbies equal to connection. Very well. And now every time that I'm lobby. Now every time that I try to access something, I would need someone to tell me in which lobby we're working on, right? I say every time that a player or anyone else signals something, they should be tied to a lobby. So it should have somewhere. So there's going to be some mastering to be done here. We're gonna start with the reading. With this kind of reading. Well, this guy is the one that generates it, so we can say it lobby is get random lobby, and this is the lobby. Okay. Now every time that I would use the master, let's say in the leaderboards, I want to know the lobby, which will be obviously a string. Now we get to the lobby where this is used, and we will pass him the current lobby. But now that I think about it, I'm being stupid because I want the client to tell me which lobby it is. Okay. So at this point, besides the result timeout, I want to also check the result and the lobby. Obviously, this is a string. Okay. So that's one. Now, instead of the master.con, I simply say lobbies.lobby. And again, lobbies.lobby. So there's the first part, which makes perfect sense. I think the player will get pissed at me for not having a master. That's going to be which answer. Which, by the way, already a ridiculous method. Like, this method is shit. I was thinking of tying it to the player. It's like each player will be in the lobby. I have to keep track of the lobbies, but the player has to keep track of who's their master. And I believe I have the player here. Yes, current player. I have it. So change the thing. Let's add something into the player, and that would be the lobby. And the lobby is, by the way, a string, and it's called lobby. Okay, which now greatly simplifies my problems, because now there'll be lobbies. Lobbies dot player dot current player dot lobby. That should hold up pretty nicely. So my leaderboard wants on the lobby. That's not a big deal. We can cur player lobby. Yeah, feels like everything should work quite nicely, except that not actually answering to anything, so that's going to be some fixing to be done. Okay, but the most important stuff is that everything is crashed. Where? Okay, there's the server, there's the master. Okay, I don't see from the stack trace what's the file that's crashing. Panic serving, go routine, panic, game master 66. Like, is this not valid? Am I tripping? What's the big deal? 5-6. That's the big deal? Can't compile this. You can't use lobby. Fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is ridiculous. Like, that's the stupidest ever decision. Okay, obviously, I forgot to kill it. Once it disconnects, which will be managed very soon. So lobby is this. There's my lobby. And I think that the player has, or state, has logic of disconnect, which is this. Very well. There it goes. I don't know if we have a Redis on our hand. I don't believe I write anything in Redis here. Yeah, makes sense. So on close, we delete lobby. We delete from the lobbies the lobby. Perfect. So that's our different lobbies. Now, every time that the player connects, so the master will have to tell us when there's a timeout, the master will have to tell us which one for which lobby. Same way from the players, they need to connect to a specific lobby. So when the player connects, I would want to also read out I also want to read the players. So when we get the name, there it is. So when we get the name, we also expect it to be for now let's forget about the serving. We're quite close to that. But whatever. Okay, so there's the lobby. This should be like lobby result dot. Well, first off, we need to pass it to the player. Actually, no, the player will tell me. When he says the name, there's also going to be a lobby. Should be the same thing, but if a lobby. Very well. In which point, what do we have here? There's the lobby and there's the game. We want the player. Yeah, in the player menu, we want to add the new one, which would be lobby. And in the master, or sorry, rather in the lobby, join to the link. Yes. I could also pick it up from the link, right? It's going to be like a para. I can actually do that, don't I? Like then I slash it and we make like lobby. And that happens on the lobby side. How do I read this? I have to type it out, right? Okay, I'm gonna go to the buffer, but I think that's the socket who's writing it, right? Once this is done, I'm writing it without asking anything for the server. So be right back. Ready. So we were saying that we need to write the code for the lobby in here. Which I mean, doesn't this mean that we get to like, do I have to make it type out or can I post it as a parameter? Well, it matters little, to be honest. Also, the translation part, I didn't even think about that one. Oh, the translation layer. Okay, join on the link, type in this code. Something's crashed. Right, we don't find the lobby. The fuck? Oh, my bad. Okay, type in this code. This code could be called as a lobby. So ID equals lobby. Actually, I don't even need to. I can just change the specific one. Is where I know how to type. Okay, so that's my ID. Now this one, it's also gonna go. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck is this? And this one does go in my master as a string. We define it once over here as a lobby HTML. Oh, wait, I can use the tilde. Very well. So there's the lobby HTML, and the lobby HTML should be formatted with that code. By the way, the outer shit, but if I remember, it's D for digit, so S for the string. I have some HTML over somewhere else. Yeah, this one. So that's the one. Get him going. No, wait, this is not an inner, this is an outer. Okay. So this is the guy. And yes, there was the sprintf technique to make it work. Lobby. And now we write it down. We're gonna simply write it down like honestly as soon as we get in. So it'll be con.ra. Obviously we don't need to get this complicated, so it's gonna say con.write. So we loaded HTML bytes. Fucking bitch. We say lob HTML. Damn. Bro, I always wear this LSP is so good. Like, I don't know if who wrote the LSP is like Chad or just simply Go is so simple that the LSP works. It's such a great manner. Okay. And that would mean at this point I should have the code. Yeah, looks perfect. The demo. But Sarah, that would always give me a new lobby. Great. Now on the player connecting side, I want to try now this comes on the player side, which would be like the important stuff on the player side is that we need to tell him out this way that we know where to write. So let's double up and be localhost player. Right now we type the name, but we don't type. We have a menu over here. No. We type the like this. Which lobby? Give me a name. Okay. So there's the which lobby and give me a name. Right. So I'm John and I'm going on BP6W. Here we go. Now we start. Right. I see. I didn't implement the what happens when we click on Sarah. Wait. Oh, right. I need to also specify the send. Forgot about that part. Okay. Now, what happens when we send a start game inside my master? This time get bigger. Master. Okay. I should check first off if there's a start game. We starting. Okay, very well. And when we start, we can just write. Oh, there's the leaderboards. But we want to write. Want to write the game. What are we swapping? To the lobby. So we got the same WS Connect, but we need also something to swap. So inside my game, I want to take out the body. Should be exactly that. Okay, and I'm gonna template write that shit, right? That's the deal. Where do I write the master for the first time? Don't quite remember. Okay, I have it parsed, I think. Yes, game path, game HTML. So there's the game handler, which now is kind of useless. So I'm has to dismiss that. Okay, so we were saying that's the stuff that we execute the template of the game. And that's my W, which is the one that I write. It's a lot of shit, by the way. So how about I move this into a function? Say it like that. So we're gonna move everything into a, let's call it func load question. Load first question. So Redis is Redis client. Okay. And we don't have a W anymore. And we don't have a path anymore, but I don't believe I need. Well, no, I need the path. Why do I need the path? That's interesting. The R. No, the R might be a problem. Because I believe it won't compile without the R. How did I circle this problem? I had this problem somewhere else. I could have sworn I have it. It's not like I need the whole template. I just need. Rather than the game, I need the body. I think I do something similar in the state. Let's take a look at my templates. Okay, in the which answer, we do the execute template. Yeah, and I execute just the color, which would mean that I can execute just the body, right? So I can cancel the path. And rather than the game, this would just simply be body. I think that that's. I think that that's how this would work. Blue, red, yeah. So just the body, which is the name. And this should be on a buffer. I can take an example. I can't, for the love of God, remember the buffer stuff or the byte stuff. So I need to use this. Okay. Now I need to copy specifically how it's done over here. And by the way, I don't even need any more for, I don't have, since it's a subsidiary now, I don't even need to fully make the game start over there. Basically, I'm copying one by one on one. Well, this is. We execute the template. Oh, that's. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. We buffer it out like that. Yeah. We need to give him the reference for the buffer. All right. Looking solid. Finally, we're gonna take in the connection, which is a. Well, rather than the connection, we take in the lobby. I would believe so. Yeah, this should be governed by the lobby. So lobby string. Should also understand this. Lobby, and we write the w dot bytes. Again, we are working on the buffer. Maybe I should give it a name. It'll be like game start. I can live with game start. Okay, and that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, I'm overthinking stuff. All right, so this is how it would work. The only thing we'll start the game without the first question. And in starting the game, we also want to start the game, but we also want to give the lobby. There's a double right there. Lobby. That's how I see it, right? The lobby input. We copy this action. And we're going to grab this into entirety, drop it here. We sprint on it, obviously. Okay, so we sprint on it and then we write it down. What the fuck is going on? Okay. And that will then mean that we can place it up as a string conversion and as a lobby input. There is no right. Forgot about this part. There is no way in hell that this works on the first try, but Let's give it a try. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Interface is nil. Oh, right. Fair enough. Am I using the same key twice? Might be dangerous. What's the big deal now? Invite memory address. Oh no. Can I say the stack trace in Go is atrocious? Like, where is this invite? Where is this nil? Game Master 99. Oh, fuck. I'm stupid fuck. So we're back. We're still crashing, but we got the GNU. Uh, okay, Game Master 10. Don't care about the 10. Game Master 34. The fuck is he even talking about? Game state 108. Nope. So it's the load first question that makes some problems. Of course, because I wrote it Steve. Got to make it into a give me my boy and its string. Obviously, now there's some shit to be done, to be fixed. There is some shit that's down. But we will get to work. Which means now we don't really need a game handler anymore. Because we're not redirecting shit. The only point that I did not try, I don't know if this will connect to the correct one, but libido. And the code will be PS5T. Good. Actually, it's running. So that's something more than I would expect. The problem Now the timer did proc, so that's whatever. Honestly, I don't mind keeping the timer close up until I'm not fine and convinced that stuff works quite the same way. But now we know in which lobby we stay, which is great. And I'm still thinking about how to work on the state. Well, let's commit this stuff first off. Also, let's make a new lobby. That's where my stuff needs to be. So localhost 8080. That's where we start. We go into Sarah. And this is our code. So we start the game to Sarah. Okay. Then we go on localhost player. We inspect, so it looks like some shit. So we do the as the lava. We get the code. Now when we click, oh yeah, because now I'm actually okay, makes sense. My old system is not accounting for the for my old system is accounting for every player rather than every player of one specific lobby. I believe that at some point I do account. I don't know. I feel like I probably should stop for a while and take a look at how I write the code. Hmm. Is there any ways going to do? I was right. To do comments tool. To do NeoVim sounds nice. Apache font for the icons. Wait, is this a Folke package? Well, my man, it's going to be fire, right? Okay. We already have plenary, so we don't need anything besides this string over here. First off, I'm going to install this boy and get that working. So on my lazy package, there's where the Folke goes. Then at the same exact time, Todo comes with the default configs. Okay, don't even need to. Do I already have to do comments? It does work. I do have it, but it doesn't work. Why? They nuked its config. Man, there's the after folder. todo.lu. That's interesting. And by interesting, I believe I mean furious. I don't like this kind of problem because I feel like this should work. At some point it worked. Like, what are the cool comments to do? Note. Oh wait, it works, but it doesn't highlight shit. Oh fuck did I do? Highlight your to-dos. To-do doesn't highlight. Okay. Is somebody having the same issue? Well, at least I know that even though it doesn't get highlighted, let's say that I want to leave a note for myself here to do, and I go like to do telescope. It doesn't, huh? A quick fix. Yeah, this plugin has to be debugged. So I'm not gonna leave any notes now, but I'm gonna start this tomorrow and little bit later write down every note with what I want to do and go from there. But I wish for this to work. I'm gonna troubleshoot during on my break. On my lunch break. So for today, that's that. Let's. Sounds good. Push everything. And we check for a commit. I could say that this commit will simply tell me, hey, we got the lobbies kinda working. Kinda is good enough. So looks like I did not crash. Okay, my audio did not crash, but my webcam does. So I'm facing some kind of difficulty on Pipewire. Need to check some way else in which this works. I'm gonna say, wait. I'm gonna say probably, so it even might be my own. Audio capture, yeah, video capture. Okay, so nothing is checking up my webcam. I can fix that. I think Pipewire will remain for the audio. I never checked if my audio disappeared, but I think that the audio part is working nice. The video part isn't. So I'm gonna find an alternative way to get my webcam. And off, since the screen is keeping up, and yeah, I'm gonna fix it up. I think it looks nice today. So thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow.